Hey y'all, this is All the Queen's Men, season 4, episode 8. You got served. They were in an absolute mud. Babyface not buying Quincy being his son. He called Quincy mom a B because he didn't want to. He was asking who his mom is, and then when he told him his mom name, he said, I don't know that B. I did Detective Davis and Agent Ross uh told Naima her test results was mixed up with somebody else and gave her job back. Madam goes to court. She pleads not guilty. Trial set for the 11th. Baby D and L.F.A. go talk about whether or not they want to go down that road. Damn it, M getting close. M gave her a key. She moving in. He went. He wants her to be the first face he see when he wake up and when he lay down and go to sleep. Babyface goes to Madam about Quincy stirring up trouble. He tells Madam it's either him or her trying to give her ultimatum. It's either him or Quincy to try to give her ultimatum. And Madam told him, like, your money has been short. You know, he making me good money right now. So before you come in here and give me an ultimatum, you need to let me know what's going on. So he told Madam what the problem was. Quincy going around and they found out he did a DNA test and that supposed to be his child or whatever the case because he did a blood test behind his back. And you know what Madam said? Y'all, Madam told him, you ain't been on your A game and you ain't been bringing me in that much money since you've been laying with Miss Tandy. So I don't think we have nothing to talk about. And he got mad, baby. He got mad. So I want to see how he gonna handle this. He gonna go do his job, get his money up, and then see where they go from there. Let me see. So she got the key. Okay. His money short. Game fell off. His game fell off since he's been with Miss Tandy. Blue wants her doctor. Blue with her doctor. They was at some place like it looked like they was in the wild. She had blue shooting the bow and arrow, y'all, hitting the bullseye and stuff while she was trying to talk to her. And when she told her to talk about her friend that died in Afghanistan, Blue turned around and it was like she was having memory lapse and she was finna black out and she started getting nervous. And next thing you know, as she started coming back in, she had the arrow and the bow pointed at the doctor and the doctor had to hurry up and reel her back in. Like you sitting here talking to her throwing her trauma and you got a weapon in her hand. Like you don't know what type of stuff them people be seeing when they be over there at war and they gotta watch people get hawked down or blown up or whatever the case may be. Like it's a lot of trauma that Blue dealing with that's going through her head. And I believe that doctor is a plant because she keep trying to take Blue through this stuff fast. Sometimes you gotta wait. Don't force the man to remember what it's trying to tune out. Like that's why a lot of people sit here and they block memories and they end up trying to keep themselves from crashing out or going over the deep end. So we're gonna have to clock that T too. Uh Belinda, which is Blue, because she kept calling her Belinda to make her come back to reality. Osmo shot the doctor, Madam playing darts. Madam playing darts, her bar keeps coming up short. Madam threw the dart into his mouth. Like whoever the bartender is, she's trying to accuse him of stealing. So she threw a dart in his mouth and pierced his lips. And she told him don't get it on her carpet. And if her jaws keep coming up short, something gonna happen. So the person said that they got it and it ain't gonna happen no more. So she let them leave the room. Madam called Blue, no answer. Imp Mom shows up. Imp Mom Tony shows up to talk to him. She bought food, smothered pork chop. They eat together. Imp only playing nice for Dan. They fellas told Babyface, to hear him out. Cause they was talking and they was in the locker room talking and they was like, Babyface, why don't you just hear him out, see what he want, find out what made him come find you and what he wanted to talk to you about. And he was like, nah, like he grown, it ain't nothing I can do for him. And they were like, well, just see what he want. Well, like what he looking for, it's a reason he seeks you out. It's something that he wanted to get from you. So just go ahead and talk to him about it. And Babyface was like, no, he ain't feeling none of that. But he actually did go do it, y'all. He went and talked to him. and was like, what do you want from me? He said, I just wanted to know you. I wanted to get to know you. I wanted you to be a part of my life. I wanted to be around you and stuff like that. And Blueface said, your mom, he said, nah, I can't do none of that. He said, your mom should have hit me up before now. He like, cause you grown, the boy 18. He was like, how you get my name anyway? He said, when I turned 18, my mom gave it to me and I looked the people up and here you is. And Blueface was like, he was like, I just want a relationship. Blueface told him, no, he wasn't willing to do none of that. So y'all, it's going down. Then Trouble got caught up selling drugs outside the club. He turned around and served the cop. So when Detective Davis went to see him, she told him he better save himself because he already got 3 strikes. He out. Like you had burglary and all type of stuff up under your belt, and now you just served the cop, and then ain't nobody came to burn you out yet. So he tried to reach out. Now I think Blue should have told Madam about this because you looking like you finna leave him stranded. For one, he been begging you to let him become a VIP. You kept shooting Trouble down, saying no, and Trouble kept saying he had to make some money that he had messed up and that he lost. And this is why he was going so hard. So then Madam wasn't trying to hear it, and she said she couldn't do nothing for him. But now that he locked up and Dave was trying to turn everybody, like this stuff is looking weird. So Blue need to tell Madam that Trouble called her phone trying to get out of jail because he called Trouble phone. He didn't call Madam phone trying to get out of jail. If Blue asked him, what did he do? He said he went to jail for selling drugs. Blue asked him where at. He turned around and said at Club Eating. And Blue said, oh no, Madam ain't coming to get your ass out of jail. You do too much. And she hung up in his face. And he said he ain't got nobody else he can call. So to get out of jail free card is going to be rolling on Madam. Now, do y'all think Trouble gonna do it? I don't put nothing past Trouble because Trouble been doing sneaky, dumb stuff, trying to be accepted, trying to do everything. And every time they told him not to do something, he still did it. And then at the same time, Trouble better be careful about playing with Madam because Madam just might give his ass up for that murder. Like, ooh, we stuff finna get wild because Trouble forgot that everybody in the, well, Madam know, if don't nobody else know, and she probably know where that body at. Like, you sure you want to play this game with her? You snitch on her, she can snitch on you because I'm sure she could tell her lawyer what actually happened and then tell them who you robbed and stuff. And then you better hope that because the only reason them boys that you robbed didn't get a hold to you is because Madam told them she'll deal with it. But don't forget, Madam's sister came in there and told them that them boys said you got to pay your dues. One of them going to have to pay you. We going to take the initiative to do it our way. So y'all better quit playing like for real, for real. So let's go ahead and get back into this. Okay, so Imp Mom shows up with the pork chop. Imp's playing nice for them. The fellas told Babyface to hear him out. Trouble serves the police. Madam questioning Blue about her absence because she been calling Blue phone and Blue ain't been answering. But Blue ain't, this is like the second time it happened. Blue ain't realizing that it could be anything going on and you unreachable and you her right hand girl and you running around here with all these people. Like, I think you should just go ahead and tell Madam that you take a therapy because Madam is asking you, is you okay? Because you ain't been together ever since that other security guard got boned up with the flashlight. So they only checking out for your well-being. So you just need to take heed to that. She not pleased. Babyface talked to Quincy. His mom gave him Babyface name when he turned 18. Quincy just wanted Babyface in his life. Babyface said no. Davis questioned Trouble. She asked him, do he like basketball? Is basketball boring? Trouble goes, got too many strikes. Trouble's looking at 20 years. Oh, they offering Trouble 20 years too, and I forgot about that. The lady wanted to, this lady went to the club, y'all. She tried to book Midnight. Okay, so Midnight was booked for a bachelorette party. So the lady was sitting there hollering and hollering that she wanted Midnight, and then Blue told her, she went to talk to Blue. Blue told her she couldn't have Midnight because he was already booked. So the lady went outside and waited for the man to get off in the AM and then tried to get him to go home with her and stuff like that. But we skipping ahead. Let's get back to it because that was the end of the show. Okay, the man discussed kids. Uh the men in the locker room, all the dancers was in there discussing kids. Madam needs more security. She called them the men dancers by their first name all along. They been served. The process server served all the dancers. Madam not trusting Blue. Tommy gonna keep his eyes on Blue about order of Madam. Quincy talks to Rashad about Blueface. Rashawn tell Quincy about how Babyface set him up with Miss Tandy and her husband. They violated him. They did all this stuff to him. They took his car, they took his money, and they left him out there to die and dry up and whatever the case may be. He didn't tell him about how he was solemnized and stuff, but he gave him a justification of it all and said there was nothing he could do about it. So then the son said, yes, it is. Karma gonna come around. And I guess the son finna go out the Babyface because Babyface won't give him the time of day and won't be a part of his life. So he just looking for any reason to get back. And then he probably mad because his mama had to raise him by himself. So it's a lot of mayhem going on with that. Like, we just gonna have to stay focused and stay into it. Okay, so all the boys was fans. Okay, I said that part. His sons wanted him to reap karma. Miss Tandy calls Madam. She asks Madam for her VIP dancers for her fundraisers. Madam asks her for her domain property. And she said she running into some hiccups. And Madam told her she can't get the job done because she want to keep dick in her mouth all the goddamn time. She need to stay focused. And she told her she gonna have to pay double. Then she told her once she get her that property she asked for, she'll sit here and she'll cut the price in hell. But until then, she gonna have to pay what she weigh, and she gonna have to come on through with that cash. Now I don't know. Like, we gonna have to see if Miss Tandy gonna be able to pull it off. Okay. Jen went to eat at Matty B's. Now we gonna find out who Tony Aunt Mama called when she was on the phone, said she getting some kickback from Madam, but it's gonna get a little bit better. And she said she gonna wait because she wearing them down. Now she done walked her way back into Amp life due to Dan. And I feel like Dan should have minded her business because now you pushed him in a situation that might get him jammed up on the other side. So then we're gonna go. Jen went to eat at Matty B's to talk to Tony. They trying to take Madam Club. Madam talks to El Fago. Trouble calls Blue from jail. Trouble was selling drugs and eating. The girl stalking. Um, Renee got to pay $1,000 for food. Oh, girl, let me tell you what the dancer told her when Renee, the girl name is Renee, they want him to do all this weird stuff like grape and dominate and all that other stuff. She want to act out them weird fantasy type scenes and garbage like that. Like, yeah, he told her, and she said, well, could we go eat or something? He said, hell no, I ain't your man. You like, if you want me to go eat with you, it's $1,000. She said she ain't got that type of money. He was like, he said, if you want me to lay up with you, it's $500. She said she ain't got that either. So he turned around and walked off and said, call me when you get the money. Like, he wasn't giving her no freebies. He ain't trying to entertain the thought of her because she already asked him will he be her man, and it's a no-go. But I hope she don't use them plays and fantasies that she wanted to act out. I hope she don't use that against him. Like, I hope she didn't secretly record the stuff to set him up and all this extra stuff. Like, we're going to have to pay very close attention because I told y'all, I feel like it's a lineup coming along because they find too hard. They trying too hard to take Madam down, and enough people ain't paying attention and clocking how everybody moving weird and how people just jumping into the picture, just trying to attach themselves to all the different dancers. Like, it's giving, like, you better watch. Madam lawyer tells her that Naima on the witness list. Madam wants a copy of the witness list. Madam warned her. Madam warning her. Madam lawyer warning her that your case is looking good. You need to keep it that way. And then he told Madam, like, if you play with tamper with the witness, you get tampering with a witness. You could get intimidation of a witness. You could get a lot of stuff that you could get wrapped up in pursuing it like this. But he gave her, see, what he felt and realized you could be disbarred if she get caught because you gave her a copy of that list. Now, another thing I'm wondering, like, Detective Davis went to Madam house to serve Madam with a warrant. Now, why is y'all searching her house? Like, it just shows that there's a lot going on. Again, I wonder where did Madam put all the drugs that Tommy had gave her? Because, Tommy gave her some drugs to hold her over. Is she going to get caught with them? Because now you might get another doctor in trouble. Like, Madam is unraveling since she ain't on her meds. It's a lot going down. She paranoid and all type of stuff. Like, I think she going to get sloppy. And then she called Smokey, baby, and told him she was gonna send him a name. So now Smokey finna go entertain somebody off the witness list. And she said she don't want him to be all crazy with it because she don't want to lead him back to her. But she did tell him that he can have his fun, have a little fun with it, and she want him to enjoy it. So ain't no telling what all he finna be going. But now I'm starting to think that y'all, Smokey popped back up and none of us seen that conversation. So this might be the little kick of twister. I want to know who actually did what to Sandra. Because it showed that she was violated. It showed that she was abused. It showed that she was semi-tortured and stuff like that. Now, when he reversed his Alexa or whatever it was that he was talking to hear the voices that was in the room and what happened to Sandra happened, like, he got to hear all that. He know the voices. He heard where they hang out at. He heard where they be at. And he trying to figure it out. So I want to know who was these people that played the part. I want to know who actually sent them. I wanted to know who else would help pull to get them to come to where Fago is and do something like that. Because that's kind of Madam territory. But we going to see what other people playing a part in this and pulling the strings. Like your sister can't be trusted. Come to find out she only doing what she doing because the nigga working with her trying to help her get it. And how is the other sister gonna feel about all this? Because you know she been trying to get Madam to throw her bones and help her out and get her a little change in her pocket. So why did this sister that snitched on your daddy get to come back around and think she just gonna profit and take everything and leave you out there with nothing? Like, ooh, baby, it's gonna be a rivalry and a throwdown and everything else coming around. Her case looking good. She needs to keep it that way. Madam called Smoke. Damn sick. And wants her to go to the doctor, the ER. And she said no, because he told her she been tasting so many pills and she keeps saying acid reflux. But I believe that she might have got pregnant by baby D and she just don't know it yet. Cause baby, remember the condom broke, but she said she was on birth control. So did she flat out lie? Is that why all of a sudden you having all this sex with Imp? Is you gonna tell Imp the truth or you gonna continue to lie? Then she said she had a doctor appointment. So did she go to the doctor or not? Cause I didn't see her go to the doctor. I didn't see her come back. All I seen her doing was popping them acid reflex like Rolex and stuff. So girl, we're gonna have to find out what is Dam doing. How she gonna cover it up and keep it silent at the same time? Um and that was about it. That sums up this episode. Thank y'all for participating. Thank y'all for watching. Please hit the like button. Tell your friends about it and share out the live. Goodbye.